5, 4, 3, 2, 0.
Jump into our ship of Theseus. We got a spelljammer, hell made of grease and rust. Oh, bring all your friends. Adventure begins with us.
Solemnly and thoughtfully, we return to the little bar around the corner of the industrial district of Fourport. The large island tethered off to the main island by the viney roots, with the harbor that you guys just landed in off your ship as quickly as possible, and made your way to the closest bar, to the Pour One Out bar, 3 blocks up and 2 blocks over, run by a worn kobold flapping his way around behind the bar. You guys had made your way in and taken the Fourport Port Pours, hoping I said that right,
Sure.
downing that, and make your way and find a cozy little table in the back of the bar, each with another drink in hand. How are y'all feeling?
It's been the longest 3 to 4 hours. Because it's been about 3 to 4 hours since
Yeah.
all of this
since we
began.
met. And in that time, we've killed 2 eyemongers.
Yeah.
Got launched into a black hole.
You found a ruin of a world that was,
I found out I might be a full-on tyrant king.
might be, yeah.
Probably was.
Almost died in an asteroid field.
And we met Healer, and Healer learned a lot
yeah.
about basic anatomy.
Yeah.
This tastes like stomach acid.
Healer, have you eaten someone's stomach acid?
Sorry, that was probably mine. That porp did not go down well.
Hubel, why would you give her your stomach acid?
I didn't. It was just a little bit. It was on the floor.
Oh, he threw up, and then Healer went.
Healer, don't eat anything off the floor, especially, well, you know.
Healer, what are you?
Ask me again in 5 minutes.
Del, we've been over this many times. I don't think Healer knows what Healer is.
I mean,
Healer doesn't even know who Healer is. I've asked what gender they are, and,
well, I mean,
do you have any preferences? Girl, boy? None of the above?
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Well, gender is a complex social identity. There are thousands on genders depending on the race that you may be affiliated with, but I'm gonna say I've never run across anyone like you before, so...
That's true what he's saying, though. If you look at that alien race there, and I point over into the bar, they actually have, 17 different genders? That they're that's just what you're born into? And then their own sexual makeup is a huge rainbow after they're born, so...
It's a social identity. It's how you see yourself.
Looking across the bar, Healer sees a menagerie of creatures, all having a rough day as well, it looks like. All beat up and bruised and just dog-tired to different extents. This place is for the weary, for sure. You see a table with a gnoll, a large hyena-ish looking humanoid, sitting across from a lizard folk, basically a self-explanatory, a lizard humanoid. Both of them just like giving weak gurrs and grunts back and forth, sympathetic in each other's ache. Solemnly slouched over in the corner, an emerald green dragonborn also minding his business and being minded. Around the center of the room, you see a Smurf Neblin, a drow, and a turtle all playing a very slow game of cards over the table with each other, each getting a fresh drink dropped off to the table by the flapping kobold, the little almost red reptilian dragon-like, 4 feet tall humanoid who's running the place. Sitting up on the bar, also solemnly, from the back, from where you guys are, you just see the back of this massive half-orc just leaned over the bar, just taking one glass in on his right side and putting an empty glass off to his left, just over and over and over. And if you guys didn't know any better, his shoulders are huffing a little bit.
Sometimes you have to be where all the people know who you are. Bum, 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 bum. and you're always glad that you're there. Bum, bum, bum. Lots of things we're spell jamming. Some of them when people know who you are.
Yeah, classic.
Sam, you say this kobold bartender has been flapping. This is a winged kobold?
Yeah, so kobolds come in a couple different varieties. The little reptilian people can either have wings, not have wings. I think they come in a couple odd colors as well. But this one is red with his leathery wings stretched out behind him.
Can we get another one of the things where we banged a table?
You mean more four ports? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll take another one.
Yeah. Wave over at the kobold. Another round. Four ports. Four ports.
Yeah.
Wait, how many are there?
Four
Ports. Yeah.
Come right up. And he flaps his way around. As you guys see him make his way to the opposite side of the room where you are, you see the entrance you came off to the left, and you see the bar straight across the room. Just to the right side of that, you see the little supply door to the back rooms swing open as another kobold, this time without wings, comes trundling out. The door swinging closed on its own behind him. He comes carrying a couple extra crates of bottles of different whiskeys and liquors and wines. As your eye crosses over as he makes his way behind the bar to the far end and starts putting away the various bottles he got out of the back room, your eye gets naturally drawn over to the other kobold, who is not only preparing your guys' drinks and masterfully flying through the air while not spilling a drop, but he also seems to have shots after shots after shots after shots also lined up on his tray. And as he makes his way across the room back to you guys, he's just handing out shots to everybody in the bar.
Ooh.
To everybody?
Indeed.
Does that include us?
Does it seem like he's heading to us as well?
Yeah, he comes your guys' way. Here you go. Four port, whatever.
Yeah.
And the 4 o'clocks.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is the 4 o'clock? We are not from. We just flew in today.
You're all new around here. That's fine. We're about 3 minutes out from 4 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
If you watch around, you'll get the gist.
So what happens is 4 o'clock, because it's 4 ports, a special thing where 4 o'clock, if you happen to be in an establishment that serves, it could be alcohol. Some places do other kind of specials, but you happen to be around, get a little something.
I see. I'm sorry, how often does 4 o'clock come around here? I know that different gravitational pulls on different places makes different amounts of hours, so...
Oh yeah, well you're not far into the black hole, so time dilation, we're only at about 2 times speed to the outside world right now.
Oh my. Wow, 4 o'clock comes around way more often than I'm used to. All right.
Well, but relative to us, the time is still the same. You guys really are new around here, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Well, Del, you've been here before, yes?
Oh yeah.
No, he hasn't.
What?
Oh, you didn't know. You got the 4 port thing wrong.
It's the 4 port.
No, the shots, the 4 o'clock thing.
No.
As
you also technically got the 4 ports.
No, not
wrong.
the words. The thing you
the
do
4
with the
o'clock,
thing. The 4 o'clocks.
Oh, well, that's what it was.
As he's about to launch into it, you guys hear a thud as one of the front doors gets swung open hard. As 2 Thrycreen warriors dressed in their full armor make their way inside, each glinting at the eyes, looking around, watching everybody astutely in the bar. And the kobold, hearing this, seeing this, he doesn't even have to look at the door, he's just like, if you'll excuse me. And he flaps his way back over to the bar, to the closest end of the bar, to the front door. Overhearing the conversation, as these guys are not quiet here. Can I help you, gents?
Sam, is this one of the Thrycreen that was on the ship? Do we recognize any of them?
No, you don't recognize these ones. These ones are definitely dressed in a lower rank. They seem like general workers, general militiamen. Can I help you, gentlemen? What can I do for you? And you guys here.
I think he says he has to use the bathroom.
No. Healer, Thrycreen speak telepathically, so we won't hear if he's talking to somebody other than us.
Oh.
But he's clicking noises.
Looking back to the bar, you see the second kobold, like, little nervously, a little sporadically, make his way back to the door to the back rooms. He runs up to it, gives a little tickle, it swings open, and he goes in.
Gives a little tickle to the door?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. What?
Follow-
That's funny.
Following
What the fuck is that about?
Following that, you see the two Thrycreen, one of them standing immediately next to the main kobold at the bar. The other one starts making his way into the center of the room, looking around, eyeing everybody's shots. As soon you hear, from a little clock nestled in the corner of the room, just the chime of 4.
Four port. That's cute.
Yeah.
This place is cute. All right.
What does everybody else start doing when the 4 o'clock hits?
Everybody give me an insight check, actually, for this one.
No. Not insight.
Not great. Great. 17.
Oh, not great. 17?
I rolled an 11, so.
10.
I rolled an 11 as well, but it's -1, so it's 10.
All right. Both Healer and Dell get the ominous feeling. There is tension in the room. Alabaster, eyeing around, looking at the lines of sights of the gnolls and the turtles all around the room. You notice everybody is not daring to make advances towards the shot glasses that just got handed out.
Cool. I'm going to put mine down. I'm going to collect healers and Hubles and Dells.
What?
No. Shh. Look around. Don't drink until anybody else drinks.
Back across the room, there's another. Yes, it's fine. We're up to snuff round here. And the second Thrycreen turns to all of you,
I don't have comprehend languages.
opening up its mind waves, and says, "Sorry to disturb your drinks," as they both make their way back out.
To us? Just to us?
To everybody in the bar.
Okay.
Come back.
My everyone, that was scary when they come in, isn't it?
Maybe I got my information wrong. I mean, last time I was here, if 4 o'clock came around, it was safe for us to have the shots.
With the tension in the air relaxing, remind me what everybody's passive perceptions is.
I have a 16.
13.
12.
Lovely. Alabaster and Healer, then, are the only two that do notice why the tension in the room is still there. It relaxed a little bit as everybody walked out. But from where you guys are sitting in the room, you turn around to 2 of the wall faces that each have a window as very, very large sets of yellow eyes, heads almost as large as the window themselves, are staring back through the room. Ooh. 2 Umber Hulks that clearly could not make it through the door were standing outside.
Oh, my. But I have no reason to be afraid of these guys. They just saved us. Umber Hulks and Thrycreen were the ones who just saved our lives. So I think I give a little wave. Hello.
Is it like nods is the equivalent of like a rhino does? And the 2 of them wander off out of sight from the window. Only then does the whole bar finally... and everybody starts returning to what they were doing. The moment goes by, and you see the kobold bartender just flap his way over the bar to the front door, peek out either way, nods his head, closes the doors, not completely, still showing they're open. And he turns around and says, 4. And everybody else in the bar goes, 4. Everybody clinks their glass, raises it, and dumps it out on the floor next to them.
There we go. I remember that.
4!
What? Wait. Why are we... Okay. Good liquor, but okay.
It's one of the local customs.
Oh, did I say drink? I'm sorry. I meant we poured it out.
Oh, it's a 4 pour. All right.
Yep.
On the floor.
I'm sorry.
Very good, Healer. I'm sorry. I hate to talk business, but Huble, you did some sort of science on my on my letter before to find out history about it. Would you be able to do the same thing to my crown, my helm?
Oh, sure. Most definitely. If it's got any kind of soil remnants
I'd
on it.
love to know as much as possible about it, if that's all right.
Wonderful. Sure. If you want to grab me another drink, I'll get my kit out.
I believe we just got delivered some 4 ports. I think we just got 4 port.
Yeah, you look down and Hubles is gone.
Oh, all right. I'll be right back. I get up and I go to the bar and I hand him my helm.
Hubel straps to work as you guys meander on, taking the moment to relax, taking the moment to breathe. Looking around the bar, you guys each take turns, presumably, to pop up, either use the restroom or grab another drink or whatever more rounds may be. As another hour-ish passes, you guys get more and more familiar with the bar itself. You see a section of the bar is supported and built on top of one of the large vines that you saw running across the city. The main beam running through the center of the entire building and the entire room is actually one giant planty mass arced over the main body of the room. Even one of the tables just seems to be built on top of one of the roots that seems to be protruding from the floor, each arcing with soft orange glowing energy.
That next drink that was delivered, the healer doesn't just punch it into themselves like before. They basically faceplant the tabletop, and it goes right into their head.
Amazing.
Oh no, I'm imagining that scene from which Batman is it with the Joker where he stands a pencil on end on the table?
Yes.
That's from the best Batman movie. How dare you?
Yeah, which
The
one?
Dark
The
Knight.
Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight, great.
What is wrong with
I just
you?
can't remember which one it was in. I'm a good nerd, it's fine.
Now that we have a moment to sit, I think we've been going kind of hot and heavy for about a good number of hours. And now that we have a second to collect ourselves over here, suppose we should get to know each other? Or, I mean, like, what are your plans? I mean, what are you doing here? I mean, I don't know if you plan on coming here to Fort Port or if you just happened upon it.
I can tell you the whole reason I'm here. And I pull out my golden record-shaped map, and I shine my light through it, and I say, you see, this here is all I know of myself. I wish I could tell... You know, I can't even tell you if I'm initially elven or not. I woke up 5 years ago. This charred armor was all that I had of myself. And this disc here. And for a while, I thought that I was looking for the rest of my people, and now I found that they died millennia ago, and I wonder how it could be that I'm the only one who's still alive. Especially when apparently I'm the one who led to their destruction. For I look at this, and I look at, like, the fire going through my veins. I'm like, this is definitely not normal. I've never found another person who has this.
Right.
So it's either a curse or something.
Right, so you believe that you were part of this society that existed about a millennia ago, and then you up and were misplaced or vanished, and then now you just woke up.
Well,
It's
based
just-
on...
It's a lot to take in. I mean, not saying I don't believe you. It's, you have, he gestures at the plate, you have played, and you seem to understand more than others when it came to your specific history of a location, so no one to discredit you or nothing, but it is rather extraordinary.
I agree. I don't know if... Now I'm wondering if this is the first time that I woke up with no memory. But the only thing that makes me think this is, well, Ember here is clearly a phoenix. And if I know anything about phoenixes, it's that they, well, when they die, they reincarnate themselves. So I don't know. I don't know if the person talking to you is the soul of this astral elf whose body came back to life, or the soul of the fire running through it that has... How many times have I come back to life, and was it as an astral elf every time? I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but that's what I was hoping to find some better evidence than, who I used to be is the person who killed his entire civilization.
No, because that's...
So that doesn't feel great, I'll be honest with you.
Absolutely not. Nobody would like that. It's a lot to... It's just a lot to take in.
How do you think I feel, mate?
It's-
Let's talk about someone else. Del, tell me about you. Why are you here on Fourport?
Well, you say you don't really remember much. You say you woke up 5 years ago, and, Healer... It's Healer.
Well, Healer, you say you've woke up, mere days ago?
You guys turn around and you see Hubel making some kind of a drunk effort with his little wee penguin-y body mass to, like, mix different drinks and see if they do anything different when he offers them to Healer.
I do nothing to stop us.
Yeah, to be honest, Healer's not been paying a single lick of attention.
I'm also very curious about this.
The great irony of Healer not having eyes is that eyes haven't been on either of you guys for a long time. You wouldn't know. Not that you'd know.
Perfect.
Oh my god, Healer, I love you.
Healer, wait. Does it do anything different if you metabolize whiskey?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, we're getting that blob drunk.
And Hubel, now on his stomach on the floor, just, like, pushes forward a little, like, shot glass of whiskey. Still keeping his distance, like, respectfully.
Healer shoots out a pseudopod that just grabs it and pulls it back in.
Oh.
And something is happening. Healer feels different. But it's a bit hard to explain.
Hubel is fully taken out a notepad at this point and is like,
How does this feel different from the moonshine?
The moonshine felt fuzzy.
Fuzzy. Okay. And if you had to describe the whiskey?
Spicy.
Spicy. Oh my goodness, we need to try schnapps. All right, I'll be right back.
Spicy. So you
we're
can...
turning this amoeba into a full-on cocktail. All right. Healer, if you do not feel comfortable ingesting something, you can say so. Anyways, Del, how did you find yourself stranded on Orion's junk belt?
Well...
Oh, wait for me.
and Hubel comes hobbling back over.
I want to hear this one too.
Right, yeah. Story for everyone. There was a, don't want to get too much into it, but there was a ship that I was working aboard, and I had modified it a bit and upgraded it a bit, and we were off on a sort of... We had an idea of where we wanted to go. But not too long after we left, heading towards our destination, the rest of the crew decided that my services were no longer required, so I was stranded upon that desolate rock.
Oh my god, that's barbaric.
Yeah. It was...
I'm so sorry.
I mean, maybe I should have made... it makes sense now. I probably should have seen it coming, but...
Well, let me ask you this then. Let's talk of kind of things. What are your plans now that you're on Fourport? What brought you here?
Oh, yeah, to find those sons of bitches and shoot them in the knees.
Oh, revenge. Love it.
Can I hold the gun?
I think that's gonna be...
You can shoot the gun if you want, as long as I get to shoot it too.
Okay.
I want to know what happens. Like, does the patella come out?
Does the what?
The
I
knee
think-
thing.
The
Is that the right one?
I don't know. I'm not a
No, I
medical...
think you're right.
Clavicle.
No, not the clavicle.
What?
What?
Healer, what did you say?
What?
Wait, say it again.
Clavicle.
No, the thing before. What comes
Yeah,
out
you're
of
talking
that?
about the
Well,
patio or
Yeah,
something.
what
I
comes
want to
out
know
of...
what it looks like when their knees explode.
Well,
You
what
said
come...
patio?
Something comes out of the kneecap.
Patio.
What comes out of the kneecap?
The patella.
What's a patella, Healer?
What is a what's a patella? Do you
I don't
what
know.
a patella
What's
is?
patella with you?
I'm gonna pull the drink away from Hubble, but
I'm gonna also pull that. I'm gonna be like, "That's a good idea," and I take that
Yeah.
drink and I down it.
yeah, good idea.
I'm sorry, Healer. When you say patella, what is a patella?
Can you define patella?
What?
Patella.
He's talking about the knee bone.
How do you know what that is?
And then Healer skips off to the bar.
Wait.
Healer,
Directly in tow, so goes
swear
Hubble.
to God.
Like I was saying, we had a bit of a destination. You ever heard the story of the Pirate King in the center of the universe?
Scampering back across the bar and blorping back across the bar, Healer
We
and
gotta
Hubble.
find another verb. Blorp.
Glorping?
Slurping?
Blorping, blorp, blorp, blorp.
Blorping?
They both make their...
Viscous meandering.
Morphing? Viscous meandering.
That one might be my favorite now.
Wow.
Great. Viscously meandering back across the bar over towards the kobold standing behind the counter. You guys arrive. Hubble looking up is like,
All right, we will take one schnapps, one rose red wine, yes, and one surprise, please. We need a placeholder for our experiment or thing.
he just gives you guys a once over. Absolutely no idea what you are. Absolutely sure that this penguin is plastered. And he flaps his way back and grabs drinks.
Healer, do you have a tongue?
Do I have a tongue? I can make one.
What?
I can make one.
Healer's eye, oh, Hubble's, Hubble's,
Are you drunk?
I am.
Hubble?
Hubble's eyes go wide. Wider than penguin eyes should be able to.
That's amazing. How did you do that?
I can just change my shape.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. No, I can't. It was kind of cocked, but I'd say it was a nat one.
Now,
It was slightly cocked.
Damn.
wonderful.
My favorite role.
That's for sure.
Wonderful, wonderful. There is most definitely something going on with the door to the back room that is blissfully unaware to Healer. Hubble is facing away, so he does not see. As the drinks arrive for both of you, he's like, "You two be careful now," as he places the 3 different shot glasses down. He's like,
Okay. Let's do an experiment. Let's do an experiment, Healer. What is that?
and he points over to a very short person with gray skin.
That's a dead person.
Hold on.
Correct. Here you go.
It's over one of the shot glasses.
What? I'm sorry, there are just dead people in this tavern?
It's called Undead. Look them up.
Healer got sassy.
Okay. Now let's do this one. What is that one?
And he points to the green dragonborn across the room.
It's kind of like... Is dragon a real thing?
Yeah,
That.
it's
I
a
picked
dragon.
Fucking dice.
It's a dragon. It's
As he just like lamely flaps one of his wings as the other one's still in the sling.
it's a dragon.
And he hands you the second shot.
I don't want to like Hubble, but this is like, he's growing on me a little bit.
This time, a tube of ooze comes out and slurps it out like a straw.
Lindsay!
Crazy straw, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Horrifying.
Okay. And what is the? Oh my god!
As he turns around, Hubble this time clocking the door behind you guys to the back room as the whole thing unrigidly, compared to what you would expect a solid matter form, like wiggles side to side. before it swings open and the kobold from the back wanders his way back out with a few more supplies for the counter. The door swinging closed again on its own.
What? We have to go there. Did you see that?
Oh, thank God. I thought it was just me. What is it?
I don't know, but we have to go there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, yes,
Oh no.
Okay.
How do you approach?
Healer's gonna basically what looks like drop a part of themselves on the floor into a puddle while it's still partially attached to the figure sitting on the bar stool.
Oh, healer! There's two of you!
Except not. They're connected. And essentially that what would be something of whatever healer's sentient system is into that end.
Oh, okay. So you're leaving your body?
Leaving my body, protecting my things, and sending my sentience forward.
Okay. Hubel
Horrifying. This is
Hubel
horrifying.
sees the other bit scooting away and just refixates on your main body and is just like gently being like,
Healer?
Stop it, that tickles.
Oh. Sorry.
what does the rest of you do then?
Tries to get a peek underneath the wiggle door.
Stealth. Give me a stealth check.
24.
God, yes.
Nobody sees you. Not even people in the room.
Oh, dear Lord. Then you...
I seep under the crack of the door.
Amazing.
Very good.
We're going to have such great verbiage for this campaign. So, you arrive on a weird sight. The other kobold, the non-winged kobold, is back here in amongst a pile of crates and supplies and drinks and barrels, and this is the major storeroom for the entire bar. But as your blue court consciousness directs upwards, you realize that the face of the door is distended forward. The kobold is standing immediately in front of you, but does not notice you at all. The kobold facing the door is standing there, hucking what looks like lumps of chicken or at least some kind of raw meat at the door, as the distended face of the door gnashes and snarls, its tongue flicking, its many eyes looking about the room, but looking about very contently as this mimic, disguised as a door, is having its daily dinner.
Why?
Of kobold?
Wow.
Didn't the kobold go through this door?
The kobold went back and forth a few times.
Yeah, he tickled it. He was like, hey, get you,
He said, "Gitchy, let me through."
If he didn't say that, I'm not going to be happy.
It's the passcode. How did you know the passcode? Okay, healer knows the passcode now. That is now the passcode. Canon. Why else do we play D&D if not to
We
make
just
moments like
said
that
that the
canon?
same
Love it.
So
Okay, so bits and trimmings and all the odd bits, maybe even like the scrapings of plates that are finished from the bar, he's just hucking into the mouth of this mimic above you. And both seem fairly content with the situation.
Very slowly, healer just retracts back into its body and goes, that thing's hungry.
Oh, hello, you're back. Oh, what?
The door's a thing. It's eating chickens.
What? No, what? I was gonna say I knew it, but I don't know if I knew it.
I wouldn't go over there. It likes birds.
Okay.
To
Noted.
eat for it. Don't go over there. I just wouldn't go over there.
Okay. Duly noted.
And he just reaches up and takes another shot off of the bar and just like, hook, downs it.
It likes birds. That's the first thing you go.
Anyway, should we go back to... No? Yeah.
Wandering your way zigzaggedly, you initially take a straight path back to the table, but Hubel just like starts leaning to one side and then starts walking to one side and then uprights. And before you know it, you find yourself behind a scaly back. Hubel bumps into this scaly back. And
Oh. Hello.
And the lizard folk, tall, green scales with a red paint running down the spine of his back, set up in a hardy machine-working outfit with an apron that has scorch marks on it, turns around and just flicks its tongue at you two.
I'm sorry for my friend.
Hi.
He's drank lots of the juice.
Don't go near the door, you're a bird.
And Healer extends an arm and kind of just escorts the penguin back towards Del and Alabaster.
Amazing. Give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very good.
Oh shit. Okay. In which case, you're gonna notice a few things about this this pairing here. The lizard folk is sitting directly across from a gnoll, also dressed in a similar attire. At this point, you probably guess that they have something to do with either blacksmithing or welding, something that gives off sparks, something of the sort of assembly variety. Both of them grizzled and tough. Both of them older, scarred and aged. But you also notice some of the wounds on them. You notice that there's scars amongst the scales down the back of the lizard folk. You notice that patches of hair are missing off of the gnoll. You also notice as the gnoll sort of like squats down and pulls back part of his apron, showing a rather large, not pretty wound on his upper thigh.
Yikes.
Healer escorts Hubel away from these two. There's something on the tip of their tongue, not quite there yet. So Healer remains quiet as they approach Del and Alabaster.
I'm so sorry. You were just saying that my backstory was hard to believe, and you're telling me there's a pirate king at the center of our universe.
Well, I mean, okay, here's what I mean. Long ago, there was a pirate lord or a pirate king of sorts who took their ship through many different holes and paths to the center of the universe. And when they got to the center of the universe, they found, through one means or another, it's speculated on how exactly, they were granted a wish. A single wish. At which the Pirate King decided, I will be the god of ambition. And thus it came to pass, the Pirate King became the god of ambition, named the Captain God, the god of ambition. But anyways, it's a story of sorts that has been told again and again and again, and a milestone, a quest for anyone who wishes to travel to the center of the universe.
I was gonna say, you just go to the center of the universe and you get a wish? Are there limits to the wish? Is it like when you meet a djinn, you can't ask for anyone to die, you can't make someone your true love, and you can't ask for more wishes, or just whatever you want?
And maybe maybe it's a thing that grants wishes. I mean, also, what if you what if they don't like something that you wish for? Like, what if the thing that grants the wishes just like hates animals, or I don't know. But it's a valid point. It does sound completely crazy and insane. But this crew's goal was to go to the center of the universe, and I was in a position where
Oh, I'm sorry, your crew's goal was to go to the center of the universe. Before you were marooned.
I was approached by a former colleague of back when I used to work for back in a previous job. He came to me and said what the goal was, and that they had the resources and funding, but he preferred my expertise on a technical level. So we made a deal, and I did some enhancements on their ship, and then shortly after we left, I got the boot and was marooned.
Well, Del, I have to know now. What was going to be your wish? You had to have something if you succeeded in getting all the way there.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have something. No. It's, that's for me. That's for me.
I'm sorry, friend.
No. It's just.
Whether it be fate or friendship, Healer appears by Dell's side and goes, "Would you get a look at that guy over there? He's got a bad case of necrotizing fasciitis."
I'm sorry, what?
What the fuck did you just say?
That guy's leg is really not good.
I'm sorry, he's a necro something? He's a necromancer?
His leg? Wait, whose leg? Who are you pointing at?
His leg is a necro... was his leg grown back through necromantic...
It's infected.
You guys turn around and see one of the tables, the one that had the lizard folk and the gnoll. The gnoll is currently seated on his ass on the floor, licking away at a wound on his upper thigh.
Oh, well, that's gross.
Oh.
Wait, again, Healer, how do you know all
Once
this?
again, Healer's turned around before this question is fully out of Dell's mouth and is going over to the lizard folk.
Healer!
God damn.
Don't do that!
Blob just...
Healer, we don't know them!
You go a few paces away, passing by the table of the Emerald Dragonborn, whose eyes just follow you curiously. He hasn't seen anything like you ever before. So you make your way over to the table, and he's like...
I think I can help you.
Who are you?
Healer.
Oh, my leg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
My leg!
God damn it. I can just say one thing in 10 minutes.
if you're a healer, yeah, can you look at my leg?
Yes, you have a bad case of necrotizing fasciitis caused by streptococcus. Well, I think I said that wrong. But it's infected. I can help.
The lizard folk, very wearily eyeing you, has one hand ready on a hammer that he has on his belt. Though the gnoll, far more trusting, outstretches one of his legs.
And is healed for 6 hit points.
That feels a lot better.
Del, we're gonna have to address this at some point, right? But is this a problem for today or tomorrow?
I think this is a problem for later. I mean, hey, Healer.
Healer turns back.
Oh god,
Yes?
That's real damn unsettling. I don't know where to look. Like, do I look at the top? Do I look at the middle? Because, like, there's that, like, nucleus-looking thing in the center, but
I
it just
sort
keeps
of have
moving.
a soft focus whenever I look at Healer. I just sort of just, like, keep their entirety in my vision.
Oh, yeah, like you
Guys, come meet my new friends.
Hello, friends. Hello, sorry.
Friends, meet my friends.
My name is Alabaster, although it might be Backstro, and if that means anything to you, I am so sorry, because I don't remember that name.
All right, my name is Reg.
Reg.
This is Richter.
And the lizard folk just doesn't say anything. His tongue just sort of flicks like a snake.
Oh, hello. Is it true what they say about gnolls? Are you hungry at the moment? Can I get you something to eat? I hear you're always hungry.
Well, no, please,
He opens up his little purse book that he pulls off of his belt with a little fly coming out of it. He's like, no, hold on. He reaches in and pulls out just a handful of copper. He's like, no, please, for your friend's help. The food is on me.
Oh my! Oh, that is so kind of you.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Of course. I've been fighting this thing. I feel like $1 million. I've had it for like 4 weeks.
My friend,
Oh my.
you look like you're positively glowing after this, and I should know. Healer here was glowing for about a minute earlier today.
It was wonderful.
I mean it literally. Yes, of course.
I had a penis.
Bartender. It's true. Healer did have a penis. Bartender. Can we? I'm so sorry. It's a long story. Bartender. Can we get I don't know, food? Food? Food would be wonderful.
Bartender makes her way over with a combination of basic bread, some meat rations, and a block of cheese that was hopefully intended to be moldy, and sets them all out on the table for you guys. Chumming it up for another moment there.
I see. Tell me, friend, this has been lovely, but it's our first time in town. What's the best place to get affordable night's rest?
With that, the lizard folk sitting across the table, who still hasn't said a word this whole time, is just
You gotta forgive my friend here. If you're new in town, you either afford the entertainment district or you're out in the slums with the rest of us.
Oh, I see. Why is that?
Oh, well, all the luxury and lavish goes to entertaining the tourists, and all of us here are out in the residential district.
Would I be able to get a place in the residential district?
Sure. There are hotels and plenty of the like out there.
Would they be more affordable than...
Definitely more affordable, but if you can't help it, I would suggest going for the tourist district if you've got some cash.
I don't know if I do. I started out as a druid, Sam, and they don't get very much money. Let me see my inventory. Oh, I could maybe go for that.
I'm fucking rich.
I could maybe go for that. Healer, you are full of surprises, I must say. Del, you've been
I
here before.
collected lots of dropped change.
that is great. Oh my goodness.
Del, you've been here before. What's the best place to stay?
Sorry, that took me aback. Yes, yeah, I have been here. What's well, asking for a place to stay?
Aye, whatever's affordable, I guess. Do we
yeah.
want? Well, I guess this is another question. I'm so sorry, my new friends. We have some matters. We just docked, so this is going to be very horribly boring to all of you. But we have to figure out what we're doing. Tell Healer, thank you for getting me to the next place on my map. But
Well, yeah, it seems like you got your stuff you need to do.
I did.
Yeah, and
Hubel, if you wouldn't mind, I would love to meet up with you more. For it seems that I might be invaluable to your exploration of my old planet.
Turning back to Hubel, you'll see he is twiddling away slowly and very focused on his things as he puts the thing and he swabs your crown.
oh god, we got him drunk and then told him to do something.
Alright, so I will handle Hubel for the night, don't worry. Del, thank you so much for getting me here, but this might be where our journey parts...
The doors fly open as the foot that breached them comes back down to the ground. Standing there is a younger woman in her prime, slender with sharp facial features. Her eyes have a glint as if constantly bathed in intrigue, and her dark auburn hair is pulled back in a very, very high ponytail. She's got almost like one of those like female pompadour type thing, like for a guy it just goes up in front, but like girls have it on top. I don't know. It was the red carpet thing. I like the look. So that in like a very, very high ponytail coming
like a
off the back.
faux hawk ponytail?
Yeah.
Oh, hawk pony. I understand.
She takes a few steps in and just proclaims to the room, "And what's wrong with Fourport?" Our players are Lindsay Bates as Healer, Tyler C. Jiles as Dell, and Austyn Myers as Alabaster. Our Dungeon Master and lead writer is Sam Bedford, and our exceptional production team is made up of Cody Bray as director and Jolley as producer. For the rest of the credits, please check out the description, and we extend a massive thank you to everyone who helped make this podcast possible. This has been a Typical Tower Gaming production, and for myself and the whole team, thank you.
Adventure begins with Alabaster, Dell, and Healer on an astral space adventure.
I see. I'm sorry, some of us have never been to Fourport before. Can you describe... No, that's dumb. I'm not gonna say that. I take all that back.
Satisfied.
Wow, amazing.
Okay, everybody, welcome. This is our first episode of... No,
Back to the very beginning. Okay.
Perfect.